Hello and welcome back to Developers Diary. In the previous tutorial, we were looking into the dynamic actions. So today we shall continue it, and this is going to be the part 3 of dynamic actions. So let's log into your Apex workspace, choose your application, I will create new one, then create a new page. We are going to choose a blank page, enter the page name. Then we shall create two page items. The first one is the department. This is going to be the select list. Then we create another page item, and this will be the employee count. So what we want to do, we are actually want to show the employees in a specific department. So we use the dynamic action, get employee count. So when the value of this department will change, then we want to show the count into the page item employee count. So for that we need to choose an action which is set value, and this time we are going to use an SQL query to set the value. So what we are going to, we are going to write an statement in which we are using employee table. That ID is equal to department. Should validate it. So it's validate. Click OK. One thing I want to explain here. Actually, we are going to execute our statement at server side. So we need to specify our item to be submit for using this query. So we are using the P42 department page item in this query. So for running this query at the server side, we need to submit this item. After that, we shall choose an effective item, that is employee count. Click save and run the page. So you can see that the count is 0. But when we choose any other department, it will change the employee count. So you can use the dynamic action on a select list to execute a server-side query. Let's create another action based on this value. What we have here, we have SQL function body. So currently we have used a single query, but if we want to do some calculation, so we can use the PLSQL function body. So for example, create another page item. This will be the salary of that specific department. and we want to calculate the commission of the department. So we shall do calculate commission. So let's we have clear and commission, which is a number, and we're going to assign the value 0. Then we begin if department is equal to, so for that we need the department count or number or ID, you can say, which is returning into the LOV. So we shall go to the SQL commands. So we have 5 entries here, one for marketing, marketing, the commission is 10%, else department is IT, and the ID of ID is 2. Then the commission will be 3%. Finance commission is 4%. Else is commission 0.04%. Okay, we shall end if then salary multiplied by the commission value, and then we shall print the function. Function return without a value. So you can validate if the department is marketing, IT, and finance, then you can add the commission and multiply the value with the salary and return the value. Now, what we have here, we need to pass the page item, which is the salary and department, because this function is going to be executed at server side, and we need to submit these page item to execute this query. After that, the affected item is commission. We shall run the page again. Now, for example, the salary is 5,000, and the for IT commission will be, and for finance and for marketing is 10%. So you can execute PLSQL function as well as SQL statement for the dynamic actions. We can also use the dynamic action for the filtering and refreshing of region. So let's create a new page, and this time we shall use interactive report. Employees, and the table is employees. I shall create the page, so this is an interactive report. Then we shall create a new region for search and provide a page item in it, and which is a department LOV, select list, component and LOV. We shall change table to SQL query and modify the query. Department IC is equal to, so that's it. We shall submit the page item here, click save. Now create a dynamic action. This time we are going to refresh region. When the value change, it will refresh the region. So this time we shall choose affected item as a region. So we have employee region. So click save and run the page. So when we choose a finance, it will populate the employees of a finance and refresh these interactive grid. Similarly, you can choose the marketing and sales and IT employees. So by using the dynamic action, we can also filter and refresh pages, or you can say regions of the pages. I hope you have learned something useful at Developers Diary. See you in the next tutorial.